Fuck. Andy!
What?
Can you get my makeup wipes from your room?
Why are they in my room?
Please, I'm in a compromising position.
No fats, no femmes, no Asians. I love this film. I thought that the theme was really great and it came through really well in this film. Just the theme of you should be free to be yourself. You shouldn't have to change yourself to be with someone, and you should never feel like you have to change yourself to be with someone. And I thought that came through really well. I loved the relationships in this film and how they all felt very realistic, from the friendships to the couple's relationship as they were breaking up to the brother-sister relationship. I thought they all had great chemistry and felt really realistic. I thought the symbolism of the bag of clothes worked really well, and it was a great note to end on in the film for him to grab the bag of clothes out from under the bed and show that he's finally comfortable being himself and being happy and proud of who he is. I thought that was really cool, and the way that his sister encourages him to be himself I thought was really beautiful as well. And finding the love from his friends and his sister, and not having to have that romantic love for validation. I thought that was really important to show as well. So overall, a great film that I really enjoyed.
This was a very interesting piece. I like how it followed this guy's like one really tumultuous day and everything, and the people in his life and everything. It was very interestingly told. I feel like all the actors were very strong and interesting, and yeah, I think overall it was a very strong piece. I did really like the acting and the performances especially.
Although I found the primary character and secondary character's relationship history a bit confusing in terms of if this was a final breakup and if they'd broken up before. I really liked the support and camaraderie of their friends in this situation, and kind of seeing the different angles and perspectives, and kind of breaking down how they were finding their own space and place in the world that they belonged to, and it was a gradual process of discovery, and I thought that was a really sweet thing for the film to explore.
This film is called No Fats, No Femmes, No Asians. This short has both comic and dramatic elements. I like it because of that. It's mostly concerned with a guy breaking up with his lover after a long relationship and the freedom that results. The cast is all excellent, especially the lead. He is quite humorous. I loved his warm and comfortable relationship with his friends and his sister, and I really enjoyed the song Invincible in the film, which worked well with the liberation theme. Awesome wardrobe and makeup too. Great job. Check it out.
This had some really cool cinematography and very, very cool music. The musical score that they chose to go along with this, I think, was really amazing. And all of the actors did such a good job. Everybody was so believable. Everybody was very, very genuine. This felt like a slice of life. I was looking into a window of Eli's life and what it was like for him and his friends and his boyfriend. I think that there were a couple of moments where the lighting was a little off, but it didn't pull me out of it. I would have liked to have seen the story a little bit tighter. It was kind of left at the end where, again, you really didn't know, are they getting back together? Are they not getting back together? What's happening? So I would have loved to have seen that tightened up a little bit to have an ending solidified. But other than that, I thought that this was really cool.
All right, I just finished watching No Fats, No Femmes, No Asians. I thought this was a very raw, naturalistic, and pretty funny piece. What was interesting to me about this piece was the lead character was a very complex construction. He isn't a purely good person or a purely bad person, but a very conflicted person. And I thought that the piece was sort of trying to reflect the complexities of every part of his character. And I thought his friends and his lover in particular were good reflections of how that journey was trying to play out. And the piece had a very sort of respectful construct of not just one particular gay identity, but a range of gay identities. And they didn't let his friends, at least, would not allow this one character to sort of just maintain his idea of the world and the way people are and the way things should be without conflict, without pushback. And I thought it created a very natural dynamic between everybody. And in general, it was funny more than it was anything. I thought there was so many moments, particular as he started to have his descent into madness, that really reflected the quality of acting from the lead character as well as the side characters when they had to interact with him. So in general, I thought it was a very funny and thoughtful piece, and had emotional, dramatic depth that you wouldn't necessarily assume that would be there from the beginning. So I thought it was quite well done, and I enjoyed it.